Morning! This is the first time I've been able to do a van log vlog for nearly a week because I've been going in the car and can't do a clog. So it's quite nice. It's really weird with habits because on the first day that I didn't do it, I actually really missed it. And then on the second day I didn't do it, I missed it a little bit less. On the third day I didn't do it, I didn't really think about it. And now, even though I've uploaded 40 something videos, I feel a little bit out of sorts about, getting on and doing a video. So it's a little bit weird. Anyway, just had a lovely interaction with the lady who's taken over from the fruit and veg shop just on Brisbane Court. She seems very nice. She's having a bit of tuition from the lady who's been there for ages, and went in there and bought some eggs and some bird food. So yeah, it was nice actually. So bless her, she seems a little bit nervous, and her daughter's helping her, and we're talking about how easy it will be for her because the daughter is at the primary school just over the road, and as a mother and a business owner, it's very helpful to have your business a stone's throw away from the schools in case of any major or minor crisis that might come along. So yeah, I've been quite busy in the last week, and had Dad's celebration of life service, gathering, party, whatever you want to call it, and that was very nice. Everybody got together and celebrated his life, and it was really good. We went to a cafe and sat outside. The weather was beautiful, a little bit windy, but beautiful nonetheless. And Molly, my friend Molly Power, she did the service, and people said that it was the best one they've ever been to. So that was all good. I managed to get through my little tribute to Dad without too much emotion taking over. So that was also good. Anyway, on the way into work now, and we've been planning over the last week. We've been planning how we're going to make a difference to our financial situation, because something that actually really is quite important. So alongside the Governor's community hubs, so the Governor's house doesn't earn enough money for me to take a decent wage. So alongside Governor's house, there's now the Community Hub project, which is a non-profit organisation, which shouldn't be too difficult to run because I already run a non-profit organisation and seem to have run non-profit organisations for the last 35 years. Anyway, so I'm going to be working more in the non-profit organisation, creating events and getting bookings for parties and all sorts of things, and weddings and private functions and such like. And then alongside that, we have set up a Taste of Wellness, where we can help people to be well through a combination of nutrition and both physical and mental support in the form of meditation and relaxation, visualization. So helping people to overcome whatever various anxieties they might have for whatever they might have going on in their lives, but also from a nutrition point of view, offer some events where Richard will cook the food, or he will create the menu, and we'll have it as a special sort of evening event where people will come in and get a shot of some juice of some description to depending on what it is that we're trying to help people with. So whether it's a detox, cleanse, whether it's to help reduce anxiety, to help support your body through weight loss, menopause as well, something I know quite a lot about, and then all these different things, and then hopefully people will come along, and we might try and do it once a fortnight, and hopefully with that as a project we should be able to generate some income from that. So we're going to also set up some affiliate links to have on our website with products like, for example, the matcha fuel that I drink is just incredible, and I swear to God it keeps me going, keeps me feeling good. I love matcha, but then it's also got the ashwagandha and lion's mane mushrooms, cordyceps, whatever that is. Very good for you, I'm sure. Sounds good for you, doesn't it? So anyway, so we're going to do the Taste of Wellness, and then we also decided we were going to, in the future, do wellness retreats. So hire some large house of some description and do a residential wellness retreat where the focus is on either a silent retreat or a specialist diet retreat. So if you've got people who are celiac, then they can have a gluten-free retreat, or if you've got people who have other dietary requirements, then we can build it around that for them, and hopefully sell that for lots of money to lots of people who are very rich and want to spend their money on their health, which I think is quite an important thing, and it's quite popular at the moment. Well, I say at the moment, I think people have always wanted to be well, but I think at the moment there is a surge towards people looking after themselves better, and it's becoming forefront in people's minds as they have daily stresses of life and busyness. Even if they're not in business, they obviously working. A lot of people are trying to parent and work, which is, as we know, quite a tricky little task, and the whole world is busy, and there's more people now trying to balance that out by taking time and spending money on their own personal well-being, which a new website is going to be Total Wellbeing Retreats. We just only designed it yesterday, day before. It looks really great, but we haven't got anything to sell yet, so we need to populate it with stuff to sell. I think in the interim I might find other people's wellness retreats and see if I can sell them for them and earn a commission, and that would be a good way to get started and get a little bit more confidence in the market, and see how many people are actually up for buying these wellness retreats. And if we have that on with an affiliate link and sell luxury retreats, luxury yoga retreats or whatever, then hopefully we'll build a bit of a name for ourselves on other people's products, and it will start to generate us a client base without having to actually do any of the delivery, and populate it with things that have got, retreats that have got really good reviews. I'm not going to Asda today. I'm just driving straight past because Iona's got it, which is lovely. I'm going around the front because I've got a washing machine to offload. Anyway, so I think that will be a really good plan to start and input exclusive wellness retreats of other people's, and then we'll just earn a small commission, and that will help towards the running of the business and the improvement of the finances. So anyway, I wasn't in work yesterday. I went for a lovely day at Rutland Water, and Elizabeth met up with her friends, and they had a nice time, and then we had a pleasant evening watching the football, which turned to a little bit disappointing because they didn't win, obviously. But nevertheless, it was still a very pleasant evening, and no more football. Oh well, there probably is football, but no more England football. It's so sad that they didn't win. But anyway, there we are. I'm going to go round now and hopefully get onto the marketplace easily. And I think I've managed to jibber jabber my way through the whole journey almost. It's not a market day today. So when I'm doing the community hub and tourist and community information, I'm going to have to get a lot more knowledge as to what Newark's actually got to offer. So we need to be doing some posters and some leaflets and gathering other people's leaflets so that we can give them out, and that will be good. Hi. Oh, no barrier up, that's really good. I like it when there's no barrier up. You just go straight onto the market, although there isn't actually a market. It's a bit of a shit market today. Looks like we've got some second-hand house clearance type things, rakes, paintbrushes, fire guard, spades. So not much there really. Crumbly Buns open. They're well, they're not open. The man is doing exactly what I am doing, which is putting all his shopping out of his boot into his shop and putting his furniture out, and it just goes on like Groundhog Day. The bacon man stopped right outside of Greg's, so they must be having a delivery, and here I am parking up, and it's been lovely to talk to you again. I've been need to crack on and do some more.